finishing up getting dressed and figured I would go ahead and start saying hi. Today is Tuesday. I just got back from the gym and took a shower, and I have a couple of meetings on the docket today for work. So just getting ready for work, finishing up my morning routine. And I figured today would be a good day to vlog. Welcome to a day in my life. For those of you who don't know who I am, hello, my name is Pam. I am a poet and an author and a writer and a creative singer, songwriter. I am also a full-time student advisor and coach, working with college students who are the first in their families to go to college in their first year of college. So I wear many hats, and let's get ready for work. So I have a student meeting that I'm prepping for right now with a student that I haven't spoken to in about a month or so. So I am going through my notes to make sure I remember everything that I can about the student and what our conversation was last. I support almost 200 students this year. So a tip for all you academic advisors, student advisors, definitely utilize your notes so that you can recall what it is that y'all talked about last. And me and this student are going to talk about job training programs and non-college options, and I'm very excited. So my meeting with my student went really well, and then it was like all hell broke loose, and I was like, let me capture this moment. So at the same time that I was trying to send my follow-up email to my student, I was trying to reach out to the programs that the student and I agreed that we would reach out to find more information. A coworker of mine called and is in need of some receipts. We were struggling to get these receipts from an expense that we did for a student prior to the holiday break, and it's been a struggle trying to get that. I have another meeting that's about to start right now that I'm running late to. My heat went out, like our heat system went out, like all of a sudden. It started blowing like cold air, like AC cold air. And I'm sitting over here like, hold on now, what's happening? My cat getting cold, like I'm like, what's happening? And by my cat, I do mean my cat Samson, let's be clear. Our literal black cat Samson. So I had to like get up, put in a maintenance request. I had to get up, put in a maintenance request, go grab our space heater so that we don't freeze in this living room while like, cause it's winter, it's fully winter here in Chi-City. That's Chicago for those of you who don't know. So that, while also remembering that I need to send another confirmation for another student meeting that a student booked with me around midnight last night. Obviously I was asleep, so I need to send a confirmation email for that student. Again, I have this other meeting that I'm supposed to be in. I also have a wonderful meeting today with a partner that I do poetry workshops for, and I recently did a TED Talk. I recently did a TED Talk on poetry that has been doing really well and has been really well received. And so this partner works at a college who has had me come do poetry workshops for their students. So we're meeting today about that. I have another mandatory meeting that was just randomly thrown onto my calendar about students potentially either returning in person to classes or not. So there's just so much happening right now, and it all seemed to happen within the 2 minutes that I got off the phone with that student after I got off of, well, Zoom with that student. And I was like, let me record this for the real reality of the situation. Okay. And then maybe we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. I don't know. It's about 5 o'clock now, and as you can see, it's quite dark, and I am closing out my day and wanted to be sure that I close out this vlog as well. At the end of the day, I had one more meeting for work, and then I met with that college partner that I mentioned, whom I've done those poetry workshops with before. Fingers crossed, we're setting up a 2-day poetry workshop in spring for this spring semester for her students, and I'm really excited because I've worked with them before, and claiming for yourself who you are and naming for yourself who you are is something that's really important and special to me. So seeing these students leave those workshops and say, I'm a poet, it brings me a lot of joy. So really hoping we can get that set up. Yeah, so today you got to see me do a lot of different things. You got to see me do some of my student work. I did some of my poetry work. There was no music and stuff today, but that's also coming and happening often. I was just speaking with our band members earlier today. We're setting up a band meeting for the weekend to plan out our album because we're planning to release an album this year. I have my solo album work, which my solo album was released in October, obviously. So hopefully you've listened. If not, you can find some of those videos here on YouTube as well. But I have my individual projects that I'm working on, my solo stuff, as well as the band stuff. So there's just a lot of stuff happening all the time. But this was just a brief glimpse into today, and I'm really excited. Thank you all so much for watching and listening and caring at all about anything that I have to say. And I will catch y'all in the next vlog.